Welcome to another episode of a Saint Vincent Untold Stories. On this episode, we look at Mikisha Gums, a young lady from the countryside in Saint Vincent that was sent to Dovecat before her time. Me know I say right now, Untold, what you mean sent to Dovecat before her time? You mean somebody sent home this beautiful young lady? That herself may mean. Big ups to all of my subscribers. And if you are new to the channel, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell icon if you wish to see more videos like this one. Neighbor. You know, hey, commerce. Man and one going an altercation from Parkhill South Riverside. And one gonna Dovecat. And the thing is it too, you know. Them say the man they walk down at airport. And somebody call the man and tell the man say, a man give him girl a ride and they whisper in the girl ears. And the man run up and deal with the scene. Please do not take my words out of context. Those were not the words from Untold Stories. Those are the words that were circulating around the community. Makisha Gums and Van Dyke King are two individuals that Untold Stories knows personally. What I can say is Makisha was a very jovial young lady, meaning like she liked to laugh. She's not one who doesn't know how to take compliments. There is this thing in St. Vincent that some women do not know how to accept compliments. If you say hi, it is offensive to some. But to the nice ones, hi is just a normal, a daily thing. Once a man sees a pretty lady and he wants her to say hi, she would say hi back. She would not frowns up her face and say, "How you tell me hi for?" You see Van Dyke, better known as Des. He was one of the most humbled students, they said. He would always come to school with his shirt tucked into his pants. No teacher had to be on the corridor telling him, "Boy, put your shirt into your pants." And they said that he never answered back to any teacher. His pants had a seam that was sharp on the side of the machete. Van Dyke was an outstanding student. And as soon as he finished school, he signed up to work with the St. Vincent and the Grenadines police force. And he was accepted. Because why not accept him? And he was a role model student. Come on. The man didn't make no trouble in a school. The man, they're decent youth. Good parents, good family. Van Dyke was a part of the Black Squad unit. Remember I told you about the Black Squad? Those are different kind of officers. Those are the officers when a rampant skin teeth. When the man they come to search your place, I'll declare where you have one time. Now beat around the bushes and tell the man them say me nah have nothing, make the man them find thing pan you know. I said they're a serious problem. You know one or two man said that Van Dyke was hype when he was in the police force. Tell me what man could be hype when a man took an oath to do a job to serve and protect and to make sure that the crime decrease. You see the Black Squad unit, a lot of men were afraid of the Black Squad. Them say one time, a Bobo Dread named Attila, did a go dime and go hustle some substance. So you not get all the substance as sell. It was a Friday night. So you catch a sand truck and I head out back to the location where he came from. And a Black Squad jeep was passing and it overtook a car and ended up behind the sand truck which Attila was on. The man them say Attila get so frightened. Attila take up the stash and just fling it off one time. And say police just lock me up one time. A stash me have. Let me tell you why sometimes some man does say some officers hype. But the officers are not really hype. This is the thing, eh? You walk into a building, you see a sign say no puff puff inside. But you think say you're a bad man, you puff up chest. Mouth long like bala woman, you step inside, nobody can talk to you. You know say that the puff puff is illegal. But true, you might be highly intoxicated. You tell yourself, you see tonight, badness increase. Now boy can run up on me, I do what me feel like. So you go in one shop, you start to make nice with the shopkeeper, with the decent patrons inside. and you start cause a violation. So the man them call the black squad now. The black squad them come and deal with situation. You gone in a newspaper, so the black squad them bad up and the man them wicked. You know something that I understand about life? You see police in a St. Vincent. You see once you don't trouble them, they won't trouble you either. It is alleged that it had an Bobo Jet from the lee water side. And anytime the black squad G pass, the Bobo Jet a ball out. Hot, fire, blazing, steamy. Burn Babylon. So the man them said happen on several occasions. So the black squad man them decided, we are go for the boy. They running at the bubble jet place. I took out the bubble jet. And them say Rasta. And we say blazing lava. And we attacked Rasta. Rasta said no son, I them attack to no man. You know see, at his son at. And 3 place so at me for ball out blazing. Cause me can't stand the heat in the kitchen when me cook the ital pot. So you see how the black squad them operate. From a violate. The man them a come for you. So them say a little thing did go on upon the job. And Van Dyke quit the work. Some are saying that he was fired. I cannot say if he was fired or if he quit or not. I am not his superintendent. I am not his co-worker. I met Van Dyke going to work at the airport on several occasions. Yes, man, the man bounced back and him get a job at the AIA airport. Just to tell you how the man loved the job so much, the man was always on time, never late. By time 3 o'clock in the morning, the man on the out in bed, on the road. Makisha Gums, same thing. You spoke to her, she would speak back to you politely. When Untold Stories and some friends received the information came to us saying that someone carried commerce and the young lady and called Van Dyke when he was on the job and told him that someone dropped off his woman, you see, and that is one of the problems that we have in St. Vincent. Every time you talk to somebody, you're there with them. Nobody now asks questions, no. Nobody now say, let me leave that alone because of the first time I see them together. The person who broke the story said that it was alleged that the man came off of the job and he went up and had an argument with the young lady and he took an object and placed it on her. It is alleged that after the man see that the girl got a dove cat, him run. It had situations in St. Vincent like the same one before, and some men ran and drank substance. The allegations are that some of the girl family members, some are saying that her brothers and her cousins went up to the area and they started to argue. And some other family members from the other side took them in and gave them some blows. There are some people, they don't like to listen at all. So them are going to run off them out and say Untold Stories, so some man go up there and get some blues. That are what the man them say happened to them. The man them say them go there, I try to find out what's going on. But the man them head hot. So them a try create argument. But nobody not take none talking at them time. As soon as the thing happen, people start to run off them mouth. Oh, the boy like put on pan woman a long time. Ask the ex-girlfriend if you not did put him on pan her. Ask her, call the other one from before. Commerce again. Some start to say the girl how other man. That's why the man have to run home. You see the person that made the phone call to Van Dyke. They are saying that when Van Dyke receives the sentence, that the individual who made the call should get at the same time that Van Dyke is going to get. They say that after Van Dyke ran, he could not take it no more. So, family members brought him in to the police. Soon as the man came in, the man started to cry. Things start to flash back now. And when me do with my life, me make a mistake, me wrong out. You will have Vincent go dip on my name. Even in the prisons, there are prisoners that would tell you, up to this day, Van Dyke is still crying. Very remorseful for his actions. But as the saying goes, if you do the crime, you got to do the time, right? Van Dyke, you came from a good upbringing. You was an outstanding student. So you see, while you are behind bars, my friend, read your Bible. Try to turn your life around. You remember I did that episode with the guy called Chocolate. One prisoner told me that when he was leaving, Chocolate told him never to step a foot inside the prisons again. for it is not a nice place. It is not a bed of roses. Some men would tell you, oh, I can go to prisons anytime you want me go back to prison because they are constantly doing a small time like petty theft and so on. But what about those guys that are sitting behind bars for sending men to Dovecat that have to do 15, 20, 40, 20 to life and so on? So just imagine, Chocolate is doing so many years and he's telling you that is doing petty stuff and not to come back. But you're not listen. You still go come out a road and tell yourself you're a bad man, badness increase. And bad man attack to you, a man who do serious thing. But you're rough and tough. So you're not here when the bad man attack. You want to go out the road again, you want to do petty thing and you want coming back. Eventually, you might end up on a bigger thing. And we saw that with the thing with Greensman. When we used to talk to Paro and Paro not here at all. Condolences to the family of Makisha Gums. And we want to say, Van Dyke boy, John no star. Can't say nothing bad about you. Me can't say nothing bad about the girl either. Van Dyke, you made the wrong choice at the wrong time. I am not going to come on here and act like I am perfect. This channel is about rehabilitation, and Van Dyke is one of those persons that can be rehabilitated. My youth, you see when they're behind bars, you work hard, and you see the children them that the girl left behind, you make sure that money get to them and help them get a proper education so that they can help themselves because their mother is gone and she's never coming back. Young men, anytime you find yourself in these type of situations, walk away. With that being said, I just want to big up the entire population in St. Vincent, the regional islands, and the international countries who are praying for us and supporting us during these difficult times. We thank you. I'm out.